And hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of What a Great Idea. Right now, let's take a look at some of the products coming up in today's show. One of a kind,
Yes.
right? Okay, again, now what's different?
It is a thin tape adhesive, and they stick together and I'll show you on a model over here in a minute.
Okay.
And they lay flat on the head. It takes
Uh-huh.
about 20 pieces, and it only takes about 30 minutes to put in.
So it's quick and easy.
Quick and easy,
Right.
no salon needed, all different colors.
Human hair?
Human hair,
Wow.
67 different colors, and then of course all the new trendy colors, which I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
When I was looking at leadership and looking at sales training, I saw that we were often addressing the qualities and skills very abstractly from an intellectual level as well as emotional. And I discovered that there is a physiological or physical component. And what I mean by that is within all the qualities, we want to project influence. We want to increase power. We want to be more energized. We want to produce work at a better rate.
And welcome back, everybody, to another segment of What a Great Idea. Let me ask you a question. How would you like to never have another bad hair day again? Or be in control of the look that you want in your hair anytime that you want? Well, now it's all possible because of hair extensions by the Hair Company. And joining us, first of all, here today is the co-founder of the Hair Company. We have Jennifer Porter with us. And Jennifer, welcome. Great to have you here.
Nice to be here, Bob.
You know, there are lots of hair extensions out there. We're going to talk in a moment about what makes yours so different. But first of all, why did you come up with this? Why did you feel the need to create something different?
Well, as you can see, I have very, very curly hair.
Oh, yeah, beautiful though.
As it grows out, I have to wear it short when it's curly, and as
Okay.
it grows out, it gets really frizzy, and it's just not nice. It's thin, it's yucky, I just don't have good hair.
Right.
So I've been wearing hair extensions for about 25 years. I've tried them all.
Okay.
And I am a swimmer and a diver, and so I came up with this lovely hair that is non-damaging. It's a nice adhesive, it lays flat.
Let me show that to the camera so they can see this at home. So we're talking now about what is different about yours? Because there are lots of hair extensions out
Lots of
there.
hair extensions.
But from the Hair Company, haha, unique, one of a kind,
Yes.
right? Okay, again, now what's different?
It is a thin tape adhesive, and they stick together and I'll show you on a model over here in a minute.
Okay.
And they lay flat on the head. It takes about 20 pieces, and it only takes about 30 minutes to put in.
So it's quick and easy.
Quick and easy,
Right.
no salon needed, no hairdresser needed.
And I see this one is kind of blue, so these can be
Yes.
colored?
All different colors.
Human hair?
Human hair,
Wow.
67 different colors, and then of course all the new trendy colors, which I'll show you in a minute.
Okay, so you said you have a model. Let's go over and
I
see the
do.
model, all
Let's
right?
go talk to
Once again,
Danielle.
yes, Danielle, by all means. And also Cynthia Darby, who is the co-founder, the other founder.
Hey, Bob.
Good to have you
Thank
here,
you for
Cynthia.
having us.
All right, so let's talk about our lovely model here and the hair extensions by the Hair Company.
Okay, well this is Danielle, and she came to us this morning, and she had just a blunt bob about right here. And so we put about 20 pieces of hair in. This is a beautiful blonde. It's got some highlights, and as you can see right here, this is where the tape weft comes in.
Wow.
And you can cut them to different sizes to shape the face. In the back, they're longer and bigger, and on the sides, they're smaller. And you can just kind of shape the face. You can order them all different colors, blended, highlights, all kinds of different things, and it lays really flat. And these are 18 inches, and they come in 14, 16, and 18 inches.
We're going to take a look at a before right now, so you're going to be able to see our lovely model without the extensions, so you have an idea of the big difference that the hair extensions from the Hair Company will make. But I got to tell you, Jennifer, I never would have guessed that she was wearing extensions.
I know, it's great,
The
isn't
blend is beautiful.
Yeah, and it's just 30 minutes to put it in. It doesn't hurt the head. A lot of the other extensions are beaded or sewn in or tied in or glued in or keratin tipped.
Right.
And these are just flat and easy, and you can wash them, you can
Right.
color them, cut them. She can do anything she wants to them. She can reuse them for about a year, take them out, re-adhese them, and then put them back in, and they are human hair and they last forever.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going
Easy
to
maintenance.
get ready for the next model out there, but I just want to pass along to everybody the idea that Jennifer's talking about. This is not a one-time use, okay? You can use these over and over again, and no longer do you have to go to that salon. No longer do you have to pay those high prices. You're going to be able to do this in the comfort and the convenience and the safety of your own home, and save a tremendous amount of money, because one thing that is synonymous and consistent with all of this is the quality that we're talking about. Let's go back over to Jennifer Porter right now. Jennifer, who are we being visited with now?
This is the lovely Jessie, and what we did with her is we put in the trendy prints that are in right now. They come in all kinds of different Libra, cheetah, all that kind of stuff. So she had a full head of extensions,
right,
and the highlights, which are the nice brown with the golden. And then what we did is we have another line that clips in for highlights, because of course you don't want to color your hair.
You
like
really
a
have
cheetah.
to hunt and search for where you put those
you can
in, right?
see them, absolutely.
Wow.
So this one is one that actually clips on. She can sleep in them. She can wear them for as long as she can wash with it, but she can take it out, so she's not permanently a cheetah.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. I'm sure she's happy about that.
Yeah, and then underneath she has just regular extensions with the nice brown and highlights.
How did you come up with this blend? Because, the model before and hers, I mean, the blend is just gorgeous.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
It's beautiful, absolutely. Just started developing it about 2.5 years ago and just testing different hairs, and it's all hand woven, and it's real human hair. This is also 18 inches. And there's all kinds of accessories and things that we have on our website that people can do. Little bling blings and clips and
sure,
cute stuff.
accessory items. Let's take a before look at our model right now. So you're going to be able to see the before shot. And look at that. Now, I mean, gorgeous hair, no doubt about it. But look after the hair extensions in from the hair company. What a world of difference that makes. No doubt about it. That's terrific. And am I going to be able to save a lot of money by doing this at home?
Hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Usually extensions range about $800 to $1,200, depending on
Wow.
what kind you get. And these are a fourth of the price. And you can do them yourself, and your girlfriend can put them in. As a matter of fact, Cynthia and I travel together often, and that was one of the things I was in a big panic. I didn't have my hair in, and I had a function to go to, and I said, "You've got to put my hair in." And we did it, and that was like, okay, we got something here, and that's when we started developing it.
That's great. Well, you two have done a great job with it. Okay, we're going to get our next model ready, but also want to share with you. And in fact, let's go right out front here, because I want you to see the variety that we're talking about, all the different shades. And if you noticed how the blend is just so beautifully done, how everything goes together, take a look down here, because we have just a small representation of some of the shades that are offered to you. And by the way, you can go to the website and you can find out more information. Visit the website at the address that you see on your TV screen right now. You can see all the different shades, and as Jennifer pointed out, at the website you're going to get information on also all of the accessory items that you can add to. But let's see more of the hair extensions from the hair company with Jennifer. Back over to you.
This is the lovely Tiara, and she is wearing our ombre, which is a new style right now. And she came in this morning, and her hair was about this length. And Tiara has kind of coarse, curly hair, so we had to make sure that it was definitely nice and washed and dried. And we flattened it before we started putting the extensions in. And it's the same. You can hardly see them at all.
Oh, right, exactly.
And they're very flat and nice, and it blended beautifully.
Yeah.
It looks very, very nice.
I know I've mentioned a few times that I'm impressed with the blend. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Touch it, Bob.
Okay, all right, if you insist. Tiara, beautiful hair. But I don't even know where the extensions are in the real hair. In fact, let's take a look at the before. All right, take a look at this before shot of Tiara. Now you can see the after as well, and my goodness, what a difference. Wow. And quick and easy. I mean, you don't have to take a lot of time.
30 minutes. Yep, 30 minutes. It's very nice. And it washes easy. You can wash it and condition it exactly like you would your own hair. Blow it dry, color it, flat iron it, curl it, hot rollers.
Do it all. Once again, what we're talking about the hair extensions from the hair company. And if you go to that website, the address that you see on the screen right now, you're going to be able to find out how you can save a lot of time and a lot of money. We're talking about human hair, so if you want to color it, if you want to straighten, whatever you want to do, it's human hair. But what separates these hair extensions from everything else out there is that adhesive, okay? We're not talking about glue or anything. We're talking about an adhesive that is reusable and something that can be applied very, very quickly. Back over now to Jennifer Porter and Cynthia Darby from the Hair Company and our next model.
Hi, this is the lovely Erica. I wanted to show you how we can put it on short hair because it's not just for long.
Right.
A lot of the popular colors and things that are in, if you hand me that.
Sure.
Right now are the really bright reds and blues. This is a nice pink. We put it in. Cynthia can show you this is how the hair actually goes in.
Hold that. You part it off.
Okay.
The way we put hers in. You take a piece of her own hair and you take the adhesive off. You put it underneath and you press it. And then the adhesive will be off of the second piece and you put that on top of it. And you get your flat iron. You keep it under 300 degrees and you
Right.
press it a couple of times and it'll mold. And then you have it. Here, people with short, cute styles don't necessarily want longer hair, but they want a little bit of color without having to bleach it and bleach it and bleach it. This is the ideal way to do it.
Also, Cynthia, turn your head. Cynthia's wearing the purple. You can see in here, nice highlight, which is so nice. These are all the colors that Christina Aguilera and all the people are
Sure,
wearing.
that's
So we
what's
got to be
in.
in with everybody.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. And as a result of being able to have the human hair, you can color it, you can curl it, you can do anything that you can do with normal hair on this, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look at the before of our model so you can see the difference that we're making with the hair extensions from the Hair Company. And once again, go to that website and make sure that you get more information about, wow, what a difference it makes. I mean, you can change, and when you change the look of your hair, you can change your mood too.
You change everything. I change my hair all the time, and you'll notice in the before and afters of me with the short curly hair,
Right.
and then I have long blonde, and then it's long and brown, and long and red, and bobbed off, and all that stuff. I love it. It's a lot of fun, and anybody can do it. Even with the really short hair like this, you can put them in.
Okay, they're called the hair extensions. They're from the Hair Company. Go to that website address once again, Cynthia Darby and also Jennifer Porter, co-founders of the Hair Company. They've come up with a new way to do it, a unique way to do it, a way for you to save money and get the look that you want and change the look that you want anytime. Cynthia, Jennifer, thanks so much.
Thanks,
All right,
Bob.
go to that address on the website and do it now. Let's first of all define what that is.
Yes, definitely. Well, I discovered that your most powerful business tool is within you, and how to transform your personal performance in business, become healthier using new advanced neuroanatomical movement performance science.
Hi, I'm Bernie Dorman. I'm chairman of CEO Space International, where we've been helping entrepreneurs for over 25 years. I hope you're enjoying today's show, and you might be wondering how these products, businesses, and ideas got on TV. Well, they all found out how to get it done, a way to find out that next step, and a way to meet the connections needed to get real results. And they all found those answers at the CEO Space Mass Marketing Boot Camp. There you'll meet world-famous Bob Circosta, the man who helped create the multi-billion-dollar TV home shopping industry. You'll meet the movers and shakers in the marketing industry and connections that are looking for what you have to market what you have in so many different ways. Or maybe you have an idea, but you don't know what to do next. As someone who has dedicated his life to helping entrepreneurs succeed, I can wholeheartedly recommend you find out more about the CEO Space Mass Marketing Bootcamp. And if you're serious about taking what you have to the next level and you'd like to see your product marketed to the masses, I invite you to take that all-important next step in getting results. Call the phone number on that screen and get your free information package. That's right, it's free. Just phone that number right now.
And welcome back to another segment here on What a Great Idea. Now, here is a question that's easy to answer. How many of you out there would like to be more successful? How many of you out there would like to close that sale faster than ever before? Or have a better relationship than ever before? How many of you would like to eliminate fear and tension and procrastination from your lives? Well, now there is an easy way to do that. Yes, it's called leadership physiology. And I know you probably have never heard of it before, but it can change your life. And with us today is the leading authority on this leadership physiology. Cheryl Palmer is joining us. Cheryl, so good to have you on the program.
Well, thank you, Bob. It's a pleasure to be here.
And I have to say, I am intrigued because I have never heard of that term, leadership physiology. So let's first of all define what that is.
Yes, definitely. Well, I discovered that your most powerful business tool is within you, and how to transform your personal performance in business, become healthier using new advanced neuroanatomical movement performance science to reach higher levels of success and lead a more healthy, vibrant life.
Oh, okay. I think we're all for that, right?
Yes, we are.
And you know, if you look up the word physiology in the dictionary, it basically is referring to how we all function.
It
so
does.
What you're talking about is good for all of us.
Absolutely. And the fact that physiology looks at us as a whole and multiple systems.
Right.
And when I was looking at leadership and looking at sales training, I saw that we were often addressing the qualities and skills very abstractly from an intellectual level as well as emotional. And I discovered that there is a physiological or physical component. And what I mean by that is within all the qualities, we want to project influence. We want to increase power. We want to be more energized. We want to produce work at a better rate of speed. And all of these have an underpinning, and fear in particular, there is a physiological response.
So are we talking about self-confidence?
We're talking more than self-confidence. A lot of how we express ourselves when we are introduced to someone, our brain is going to make an instantaneous decision within 10 seconds. Do I trust this person? Do they have the right rapport?
Right.
And we often try to use our body language correctly to project those types of qualities. But with the influence today of stress, with the electronic and technology revolution, we're often able not to be able to project those qualities. So what I have done is created this system that is going to increase your energy, it's going to increase your vitality, attraction, so you can supercharge your relationships in business, which is what they're saying they're all about, improve your speed and your energy and performance.
And you're just you have so much credibility in this because you are an authority on the 4 major areas of health and fitness, and you bring that to the table. How did you come about all of this? How did you first think of this and discover this?
Well, it almost discovered me. I had a journey in all 4 segments of the health and fitness industry, so I knew what was happening in the hospital, in the operating room, in the intensive care unit. Then I went on into community health, and then I went on into the fitness arena. Then I went on to the movement arena. And it was actually my own personal journey. I was competing, snowboarding, and very active, and I was breaking down and thought, this isn't good, and I'm in the industry. And realized as well, I was, as a corporate wellness coordinator, that there was so much frustration, and the employees weren't really able or equipped to deal with what we're experiencing right now. They all want to perform at higher levels of performance, but the effects of monumental stress and disruption that's become the normal part of technological life in the 21st century. So I started examining the relationship between leadership, sales training, personal performance, and realized that my journey working with experts in neurological treatment systems, with the new anatomy, diverse study of movement science, that we are actually able to take creativity, increase influence, project better powerful presence, reduce stress instantaneously.
Those are all the things that we want.
And this
Those
is
are
what
all the things that we want to do. I mean, this is fascinating, folks. It really is. Maybe you haven't heard about it before, but if you go to the website, and you see the website address on the screen right now, find out more information. You want to change the life, you want to get that balance that we're talking about, that Cheryl's referring to, this is the way to do it. But you're never going to know about it until you take the time to go to that website. So if you can't go to it at this instant, which we really don't want you to because I want you to hear more from Cheryl, but as soon as the segment's over, you know, jot that address down and go to the website. Balance is what we're talking about. You said snowboarding a moment ago. I got to ask you, because you're known also as the Share Machine.
The Share Machine,
What's
that's
that
right.
all about?
Well, when snowboarding first came on the scene, I was a little bit older at the time, so I was one of the few females that jumped on the board. And one of the premier boarders of our ski club nicknamed me the Share Machine, and I went on to compete border cross, which I won a bronze medal, provincially
Wow.
ranked. Yeah, I did a little bit of
Congratulations.
slope style and within the club on competition.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
I
let's-
understand high performance.
Gotcha, I'm with you. Let's get back to leadership physiology,
yes.
okay? So what you're telling me is, like, when I would meet you for the first time, there's a bunch of things going on in my head. I'm making decisions without really knowing I'm making decisions, basically, right? Okay, so can you give us an example of how I can turn that into something positive and what I should know about?
Well, absolutely. When we go into work right now, our business lives, one thing that we can all agree on is that business and life is becoming far more complex
Oh, yeah.
and uncertain,
Yeah.
less secure. And when we move in as the effects of working with technologies, we have to remember we're going into our work environment as highly intellectual human beings and not machines. We have an interface and relationship with them more and more today,
Yes.
but we're also moving beings. And of course, we're occupying a lot of our day in seated positions. So traditionally, when we think about, well, I need peak performance physically, I need to go to the gym. And in fact, it's not that, because
Wow.
this is the most advanced neuro and anatomical
Okay, well,
and
show me what you
movement
mean. You're
science.
sitting there right now.
I
In
am
a sitting
sitting out.
position, show me how this can work.
Okay, first and foremost, we have to understand when we're sitting, we're working with our minds, so our heads are going to come forward. Our machine is usually placed forward, which is going to bring us forward in this particular posture.
Right.
Now, when we go into the fitness club, the first thing they're going to say, because I know I train there, is, oh, we've got to pull the shoulder blades together. Unfortunately, that keeps the head forward. So understanding how to realign yourself. So what we have to take care of is the circuitry of our neural systems.
Makes sense.
Nervous
Right,
systems,
yes.
correct. So that's just an example. The other thing is it keeps us very closed.
Right.
If we want to project a very powerful presence, we need to open up. And life is bringing us this way. So again, even though we want to project that very powerful presence, creativity is a high demand quality right now in the business world. And neurology has shown us now that certain arm movements will stimulate the brain to increase creativity. Unfortunately, we're then locked up with life. When it gets difficult,
Right.
the shoulders shrug up, we get tension in the jaw. So as we try to open up, we're restricted to do that. If I meet you and I want you to trust me and build a sense of rapport, a little head nod, a relaxed posture is all going to project that. But if I'm coming from here, it's no longer that soft head nod. It's going to be a little bit
Wow.
of a
Yeah,
pullback kind
yeah.
of gesturing movement.
Absolutely
Yeah,
fascinating.
yeah.
Absolutely. And so go to the website by all means. You want to take advantage of this. And Cheryl is at the website. She's waiting for you, and you can tap into her knowledge, tap into her expertise. And she's going to have an evaluation for you. She's going to give you all the information that you need, but you're never going to have it unless you go to that website. So once again, notice that web address on the screen and go to it. Final thoughts. We're running out of time. Final thoughts, Cheryl.
Okay, what they're going to find is that we're not only going to identify, but help them overcome those success gaps so they can create that charisma to develop better relationships. We're going to eliminate fear, tension, stress. We're also enhance that innate power. And we're also going to give them very simple, effective tools and principles and actionable tactics to make it happen right away, instantaneously.
And it's
sustainable.
all at the website, so take advantage of it right now. Cheryl, thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you, Bob.
And thanks for doing this, because you're helping us all.
Yes, and that's the goal. That's what
That's
we're
right.
here for. I'm very happy to do that.
So go to the website right now and take advantage. Cheryl, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You happen to be in business today. You know that your world is filled with so many different challenges. And the challenges that you face today, a lot different than what you faced a few years ago. And in order to make that business work, you have to have the right tools. Well, I want you to meet a gentleman who has been helping entrepreneurs take what they have to the next level for over the past 25 years. He is the founder, the chairman of CEO Space. And we're going to talk more about about that in just a couple of minutes. But he is an author, he is an educator, he's an innovator, a true visionary in the world of business. And it's such a delight to have him on our program. Bernie Dorman, welcome to the show. Good to have you here.
I'm glad to be here, Bob. It's so much fun to be on a show that's changing the lives of so many people.
And we do have different challenges today in business than we had maybe a year ago, right?
Well, it's all in sequence. I think what you've invented, the mass marketing boot camp, I've never seen it, where you bring the superstars of television marketing, all of the channel markets, the biggest box store brokers.
Right.
I mean, you can get out to Home Depot, you can get out to Walmart, you can get out to the big chains, you can get out all over the marketplace. I can't remember the number of products that you have out right now that are all over, not just the United States, but even the world.
Right.
And I'm saying, watching it all start here.
But I've found over the years that a lot of entrepreneurs focus on how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that, as opposed to focusing on why they want to do it, because what we provide at CEO Space and the Mass Marketing Bootcamp, we provide the how. You know, we teach the process of how to do it.
Bob, you and I know that the graduates of Mass Marketing Bootcamp at the largest program in the world for inventors, I think for a decade, we've won the Inventor of the Year award more times than any single party. The Inventor of the Year. Mass Marketing Bootcamp is why.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the success. The ratio of success is higher than any other thing that an inventor can do, someone that's got that dream and wants to really get it going. And even if they're launched and they're stuck, they can get it on TV. They can reach the masses.
Right. And of course, when it comes to business, I mean, what we're talking about, you have to do the right thing at the right time.
Sequence
Timing is everything.
Well, I think sequence is everything.
Yes.
I think one of the things you need to buy into is you don't just need the contacts and somebody's going to do it all for you. You have to learn enough, and you don't have to be anything. You don't have to be the marketer. You don't have to be the administrator.
Right.
You can stay where you are best, which is inventing and bringing out the products. But you have to learn the language so you can hold the bridles to the experts you'll meet at CEO Space Mass Marketing Bootcamp. Right. You'll meet all the experts. They'll do everything for you. But you got to hold the bridles because you're going to be in control of your company because we will not let you lose control when it's your dream. We just won't let that happen.
Exactly. And this is the man that's been helping entrepreneurs and businesses go to that next level for the past 25 years. And one question that I've been asked so many times over the past number of years is the question, Bob, I know what I have, but I don't know what to do next. Well, that's what the Mass Marketing Bootcamp is all about. So we want to invite you to take advantage of it, and all you have to do is just contact us, call that number on the screen right now. We're going to send you free information, and we want to see you at the next CEO Space Mass Marketing Bootcamp. Bernie Dorman, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Bob, for letting me speak to so many dreamers out there. And we start our meeting in prayer and end in prayer. And I think that's the way it ought to be anyway, so we get a blessing on every dream.
Right, exactly. So call that number now. Now, let's get back to more of What a Great Idea. And I hope you've enjoyed today's program. Again, let's take a look at all the products that we've been able to share with you. One of a kind,
Yes.
right? Okay, again, now what's different?
It is a thin tape adhesive, and they stick together and I'll show you on a model over here in a minute.
Okay.
And they lay flat on the head. It takes about 20 pieces, and it only takes about 30 minutes to put in.
I discovered that there is a physiological or physical component. And what I mean by that is within all the qualities, we want to project influence. We want to increase power. We want to be more energized. We want to produce work at a better rate of speed.